and welcome to Creativity. I'm Karen Smiles, and I'm here at the 106 Haunted Mansion at Southampton Road at Roosevelt Boulevard. And I don't know how I got this assignment, but my boss says I have to go in and do kind of a behind-the-scenes look. Let's go in. Do I really want to do this? Okay.
Hello there. I'm Keith Locke, the project producer, and I've been waiting for you. This way.
Give us some background on the Eagle 106 Haunted House. How did it come about?
Well, the Haunted Mansion started when I was a kid, and I just had an incredible interest in horror films and special effects, and I have a background in magic, and they, for some reason, all came together. So I started setting my house up, as a lot of people do, and it got out of hand. So here we are at the big stuff. We've been doing haunted mansions on a large scale like this since 1977, and we've done them up and down all over the place, primarily in the Philadelphia area. And geez, I would say over the years we've probably scared about maybe close to 250,000 people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, how did the collaboration between you and 106 come about?
Well, what happened was last year in 1990, I had found a haunted house location, something that we wanted to haunt. And Eagle 106 has the Monster Party Patrol. So it just kind of, one day we ran into each other, we went to the location, and a marriage happened between the two. Eagle 106 serves as the promotional arm to the entire project, and we did such a great job together last year. We're back working again together this year at the same location.
Mm-hmm. Now, I want to mention that this is also for a good cause.
Yes, it is.
Talk about that real briefly.
I sure will. The cause is Self-Help Movement Incorporated, and what Self-Help Movement is, and I'll just touch on it because I am by no means an expert, but it's a drug and alcohol rehabilitation program for men. It's a 9-month program, and it's got the highest success ratio of the entire state of Pennsylvania.
Movement.
Well, the Self-Help Movement is a 9-month inpatient therapeutic community. It treats mainly young men between the ages of 17 to 40 that have problems with drugs or alcohol. Now, we say it's a 9-month inpatient program, and it's a very strict psychotherapy type of program. When young men come here, they have to really begin to deal with, for the first time in their lives, with issues that might have caused them to get involved with drugs and alcohol. And they have a lot of work to do. And it's a very intensified type of program. We're nonprofit, and we feel that we're one of the best in the country. Of course, I'm prejudiced because I founded the program, but we do believe that we're one of the best in the country.
Okay. How are people referred to your organization?
Okay, they're referred through the courts, through various other doctors, through various other programs, and they also come in on their own. And they're also referred by family members.
Mm-hmm. Now, you said your program is a 9-month program.
That's correct.
How does the program work? Just give us a brief idea.
All right, well, when an individual comes into the program, they are put in what we call an introduction group. And in that group, they're taught the various concepts that the program will be dealing with and the various techniques that they will be using and procedures with the client. So they're introduced to that over a month period of time. They're also given a complete physical workup as well as a psychological workup. Once they've gone through this level, then they're placed in their group dynamic types of counseling. And the program is basically a group dynamic program where we treat people in a group structure. They have their own therapists. They get involved with group therapy daily. Where they're involved in GED preparation for high school equivalency if they don't have any high school background whatsoever. If they have problems in remedial reading, we have classes in remedial reading. There's work therapy, but a lot of group work, a lot of psychotherapy. We demand them to work on themselves. We offer this counseling to them daily. They must also get involved in various sports activities, keeping their rooms clean, and really taking care of themselves and learning responsibility.
Mm-hmm. About how many people has the self-help movement been able to serve so far?
Gee, we've been in operation as an inpatient program for approximately 13 years or 14 years, but we've been in operation as a program dealing with people both in and out over a 23-year period of time. I would say hundreds of people. 50% of our graduates over the last 10 years, over 50% of them, out of the 50% that graduated now, we have statistics that 39% in a 10-year period is doing well. And so we're pretty proud of those statistics, but they're not good enough yet. We would like to see 100% success.
How'd you pick this building?
It kind of picked me. I was driving by one day, and I saw this building, and just came upon it. Walking through this building, you'll get a good idea when we take you on a tour in a little bit. It beckoned me. Mm-hmm. It beckoned me.
Now, does the tour go throughout the entire house? This is a large house.
Well, no, actually it doesn't. It is. You're right. It's humongous. And last year, we took the visitors on a tour through the right wing of the Haunted Mansion. And this year, they're going through a tour of the left wing. And it turns out the tour of the left wing is actually larger. The left wing is larger. It encompasses probably about 50% more attractions and displays than last year.
Mm-hmm. Now, you're going to take us on a tour, but give us an idea. What are some of the things that we can expect to see if we come through the Haunted Mansion?
I'd love to. Well, at first you're going to encounter the caretaker. His name's Carstairs. He'll meet and greet you. Carstairs, yes. He'll meet and greet you at the front door. He's then going to take you into an area. It's more or less a parlor, and you'll meet Dr. Graves. Actually, a portrait of Dr. Graves. Well, I don't really want to say it's a portrait. He kind of comes to life, but you'll see that when you tour the place. Anyhow, Dr. Graves has this kind of unique ability to want people to check into the Haunted Mansion. So you've got to keep in mind, this is an actual insane asylum. This is a vacant insane asylum. And Dr. Graves has been hanging out for a little while now. So he's kind of up to his old tricks. He's bringing people in, they check in, and a lot of the people don't check out. So they're the ghosts and the monsters that are lurking throughout the walls here. Some of the highlights. Well, you'll meet Dr. Graves as he's giving some visitors shock therapy. That's a big one.
Sounds interesting.
And you'll also visit the slanted room where everything kind of just goes a little bit cockeyed on you. This is neat. This is neat. This year, everybody that comes through is receiving a death certificate of their very own, a real with their name on it. Okay, and the death certificate will actually introduce them to going through their own funeral. They'll see themselves in a coffin. This is all done with special effects, so no one has to worry about that. But after they go through the funeral parlor, they go through a trap door into a further area. I don't want to give it all away, but trust me, it's a scary one.
It sounds like a lot, and obviously a lot of preparation has to go into this.
It sure does.
How far in advance did you actually start working on putting it all together?
14 years ago, when I was a little guy. Actually, in a way, that's true. A lot of the effects that we use have carried over from year to year, and we've built upon them. This is by far the biggest and the most elaborate use of special effects that we've ever worked with. But actually, with this particular project, we came into this building about, I would say, maybe a month ago, at the beginning of September, and came in with a crew of special effect artisans, and with their help and the builders and the contractors and so on and so forth, we've really pulled together a nice show. And I don't want to forget about the volunteers. Volunteers are a very, very big part of this entire operation. I don't know what it is about these people, but they come out year after year. They're high school students, they're doctors, lawyers, accountants, people that come, They get involved. They're the guys that help to swing hammers. They're the guys that you'll see them working on corpses, all kinds of different things. And I guess they love it because they get to paint. They get to be creative. It's a creative outlet for them, and it's something to do.
And it's got to be a lot of fun.
It is. It is. The house is running. October 11th we open. As a matter of fact, I'd like to say that the evening, it's a Friday evening, October 11th, the first 106, because it is the Eagle 106 Haunted Mansion, the first 106 mortals to come to our front door get in for free. Okay, so that's at 7 p.m. October 11th, Friday night. Then we are staying open nightly through until November 2nd, Saturday evening, November 2nd. Our hours of operation are 6 to 10, Sunday through Thursday, 7 to 11 on Fridays and Saturdays. Okay. Now, I also like to point out that this year we have something special. It's called the Monster Maze, and that's open from 6 till 10 nightly and 6 till 11 on Fridays and Saturdays.
Okay.
And that's out in front of the Haunted Mansion.
It sounds like a lot of fun.
It is. It is.
Now, I'm here with Wayne Gifford, and I understand this is the Monster Maze, and you're going to tell us about the Monster Maze. What's the Monster Maze?
Well, the Monster Maze is another interactive attraction located at the Haunted Mansion, and it's named after the monster that is lurking in the halls of the mansion, and this is built for him.
Now, has this always been a part of the 106 Haunted Mansion, or is this a new attraction?
No, this is the first year for this attraction.
Okay. Now, it's not completely constructed, but you're going to take me through just so I can get an idea of what it's going to actually be like, right?
Sure.
Okay, let's go.
Now remember, it's dark.
It's dark?
Yes, he comes out at night. Follow me.
Follow you. Okay. Around the corner here. Where do you go? Wayne! Wayne! Oh my God. I'm lost already and it's bright out. Wayne! Over there. Okay, where's over there? Aha, there you are. Okay, now how does this work? What happens to the people when they come through the Monster Maze?
Well, how it works is they have 1 minute to get through. They punch a time clock, and it will be dark, and there will be a monster in here, and he's going to try slowing them down. And they have 1 minute to get through, and if they get through, they win prizes.
Now what happens if they don't get through in a minute?
Oh, then the monster has a friend, and he gets to live with them.
Okay. Now, Keith, you have graciously volunteered Andrew McMasters as our makeup person here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And Andrew, you are what? What is your role here?
Well, basically, I'm, gosh, what is my title this week?
Everything.
Yeah.
He's in charge of
Executive
everything.
in charge of everything in the house right now.
Okay, great. All right. Now, Keith, you're going to tell us what you're going to do to Andrew, right?
Sure. Actually, why don't I show you?
All right.
Okay,
Show
we
us.
have it right here. We're going to make it. Now, I am by no means a special effect makeup artist. Okay, I'm a producer. However, just by watching the guys that we have on board doing it, we're going to have some fun with Andrew.
Then how did you get to be the person to do this?
Well, I'm kind of one of those jack of all trades, master of one or two.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Makeup is not one of them. Are you ready?
Sure.
Close your eyes, close your mouth, close your nostrils, and pray. Here we go.
Okay, tell us what you're doing.
I am powdering his face, and the reason we're doing this is that it actually applies a coat of powder over his pores so the makeup does not get into his pores. This also helps to remove the makeup later on.
Now that's regular Johnson's baby powder?
This is regular Johnson's baby powder. That's right. Once we've done that, then we can take and just brush away a little bit of it.
Okay.
There we go. And now we're going to apply what is known as a base coat, and we have that right here with some clown white.
Thank you very much.
Now, what kind of monster are you making, Andrew?
Andrew is becoming basically your normal, average Haunted Mansion zombie.
Haunted Mansion zombie.
Right.
Okay.
We have here on staff at the Eagle 106 Haunted Mansion a gentleman by the name of Jay Kashwar, and unfortunately Jay's not here right now. Jay is responsible for an awful lot of the special effect makeup work that you see on the show Monsters. He's worked with some motion pictures. He's also involved with the special effects that are used for Penn and Teller, the comedy magic team. And he's the guy behind the scenes doing the makeups every night. And we have about Oh, geez, anywhere between 40 and 60 actors, volunteer actors here every night.
Wow.
And we're always looking for more, so if anybody wants to come and give it a shot, they can come up and talk to
So
Andrew.
now, what happens each night? Are the actors responsible for putting on their own makeup? Or?
Well, no, we do have a team, and Jay Kashwara is the person that heads that team up. He's the person that organizes how many zombies there's going to be versus how many ghouls versus how many Night of the Living Dead type creatures and so on and so forth. And we also have Wolfman characters. We have all different types of
Now, what happened
monsters.
to witches and ghosts?
That's an interesting question.
Thing of the past.
I love the old haunted, the witches, the ghosts, the eeriness. With the way things have gone recently, we see more Freddy Kruegers, more violence. And we try to stay away from the violence here at the mansion. We go more with the eerie and the ominous. And with witches, you just might see one flying around outside.
Okay.
We do have real bats, and you never know. We may or you may not see a witch. It all depends on when you get here.
Okay. Now, Andrew, is this the first time that you've worn this makeup, or do you get to wear this makeup every night?
No,
let
I
you
won't get to wear it every evening.
Thank goodness, right?
Yeah, no, I'll be in charge of making sure everyone else gets in makeup and gets into place.
Okay.
Okay, close up
More
again.
powder.
More powder.
Love that Johnson's baby powder, huh?
There we go.
Makes breathing an absolute treat.
I can imagine.
Okay, now we give him a blue tint.
Blue
A
tint.
blue tint.
Okay.
Okay, right in there.
So what does that do? What's that for?
Well, this kind of helps to give the character face a bit of character. Ghosts, well, I should say zombies generally aren't in the best of shape when we find them. So this particular corpse may have been around for, I don't know, a few hundred years, and he's probably just got that eerie blue to him. So that's what we're doing there.
Okay, now where do some of the costumes come from?
Well, the costumes, for the most part, come from the volunteer actors and actresses, under our direction, of course. And a number of them are made. We have a special seamstress that puts together an awful lot of the outfits as well. And old thrift shops. Great
That's right.
place. Great place to find haunted clothes. We're going to give him just a touch of red as though he's had a tough night.
Kind of that blood effect?
That's it. Okay. There we go. And to finish him up, we will put in some character lines. The character lines help to really bring out what we've just done. You'll see what I mean as I do put it on now.
Character lines.
We can create the illusion that his nose is actually bent.
Huh.
There we go. And then we shadow that back a little bit. Okay. Of course, the dried lips.
Poor Andrew.
No chapstick here.
Now, is every ghoul a little different? Is the makeup different?
Well, ghouls were people. And every person's a little bit different, so I guess their makeup is a little bit different. An awful lot of it depends, too, on where they're used in our show. Yep.
And not everybody is wearing makeup. Some people have masks or...
Well, we don't really use too many masks. We have animated characters that actually come to life. As a matter of fact, that's one of them right behind you over there. It's he will be made to come to life and move and so on and so forth.
Huh. What is he made of?
He's made out of a latex material.
Feels strange. Now, what kind of costume might Andrew be wearing with this makeup?
Well, what we're going to do is complete his ensemble
Okay.
with a very nice burgundy robe.
All right. So we should just wait to see.
Yeah. Again, he's being made up as a standard zombie-style character, and someone that you might run into in the cemetery.
I hope not.
Yeah. You never know. All righty. Well, that's just about it. You're next.
No, I think not.
Oh, boy.
They don't
Oh,
get
well.
paid that much.
Thanks, Andrew. Hey, what do you say, would you like to give Karen a tour through the Haunted Mansion?
Wonderful. I'd love to.
Oh, great.
Okay, who do we have here?
Well, I don't know, but I do know that this is Dave, and he's one of our special effect team members, and maybe he can introduce his friend.
Well, it's a little friend of ours that was created actually mostly by Jake Ashwar, makeup artist who's done work in Hollywood and such films. And basically he sculpted the heads and hands, and I just put the body together. We wanted to give him a name that would show, strength and just power and just something that would be respected when heard. So we decided on Scooter.
Scooter.
Yes.
Okay. And I think he wants to be friends. He has his hand on my shoulder here.
Well, yeah. Well, he's a real friendly guy, and we're hoping that, people won't be afraid to come up and talk to him just by the way he looks, It's a Beauty and the Beast type concept.
Okay. Bye, Scooter.
Say goodbye, Scooter.
Okay, Keith, we're all set, right?
I hope you're all set. Andrew's been made up, he's costumed, and he's ready for you.
Okay.
Enjoy your tour. Have fun.
Come in.
Is that really you, Andrew?
It certainly is. I'd like to welcome you all here. This is the first room that we go in. And the idea here is to teach everyone that once they've entered the house, they will be leaving, maybe, but they'll be leaving with something different. The house that they've just entered will change, and they will change. And so, we proceed on to the tour. Come this way. First off, you have to meet the doctor. And the doctor will be showing you around a little bit. Let's move up ahead a ways. This is where the receptionist is. The receptionist will show you where your room is going to be.
Take a number. I'll be with you in a year or two.
Let's continue on. We need to explain to everyone that they've been committed to the hospital and that they'll be coming in and the doctor will be seeing them shortly. But first, we have to prepare them. A few of our residents. Waiting for the doctor. Come ahead. You have special treatment. And this is where you get to pick your meal. You'll have live rats in here, and you can pick whatever one you'd like. After you've picked out the rat that you'd like to eat for dinner, you sit down with our friends and eat your prepared meal. Then, we need to fix you up to see the doctor. This is where we'll be giving haircuts and shaves. Very close shaves. Leave her be. We'll need her for later. Come this way. And now we've been cleaned up, we've been fed, and it's time to see the doctor. Into the operating room.
Why can't you just sit still? Just a few more wires, and you will do anything I want you to do.
And now we've gone downstairs where you've been committed to die. And so you'll be fitted for a coffin, and you'll be given your own death certificate. A few of our friends will be helping you along the way. After you've gotten your own death certificate, you'll be fitted for your very own coffin. And then you'll proceed on to see your own funeral. But the rest of the house is far too dangerous to take you through right now. So this is just a taste of what we'll have here. You'll have to come when we're open and see the rest of it.
Keith, that was pretty scary. I've got to be honest with you. I don't know if I'm coming back once everything is up and running.
Come on, Karen, that was nothing. That was just a taste.
Yeah.
You have to be here October 11th.
Okay, I don't know. I'll see. Real quick, I want to talk to Mike. Mike, what's it like being a volunteer in the haunted house?
Well, it's really cool because it gives people a chance to act on their imagination and act out all the violence that they wanted to do out in the real world.
Is that what you were doing up there as the doctor, Mike?
Yeah, I pretty much think I was. It's going to get better, though, on opening night.
Ooh, okay. Give us the details real quick, Keith.
Sure thing. Again, we open October 11th. We run from 7 p.m. till 11 p.m. Friday, Saturday, 7 till 10, Sunday through Thursday. We're located on Southampton Road at Roosevelt Boulevard.
Okay.
Okay.
Guys, where do we want everybody to come this Halloween? The